So today I will give you my top 5 personal recommendation of the best beginner running shoe. And true means of that, probably you are simply just wanting to be a little bit healthier than yesterday, and you're just kind of wondering what kind of running shoe that you should buy. Don't worry, I got your back. We got this. And throughout the various price range, do not worry about it. It's not going to be that extremely expensive, and probably it won't even really be expensive. So you do not need a very expensive, overly hype shoe. No. Just stay tuned to this video. My number 5 pick is the Asics Nova Blast. I have already run 60 miles on it, probably almost 70 miles, and at first I thought it was all probably it's not that it's a bad thing, but more on a bad thing at first. But as my feet get used to the squishiness of the Asics Nova Blast, it probably all in all it's great. Although if you're a beginner, you might find the price range of the Asics Nova Blast is a little bit on the higher side. It's not that cheap, but with its price range, having the great support, the extremely light weight of the shoe, the structure of the shoe, all in all breathable, you just gonna have to risk for it, and it's going to be a bang for buck, that's for sure. So it's my number 5 in my list of the shoe, Asics Nova Blast. And without further ado, the 4th of my list is going to be the Hoka One Rinn. This is a very budget-friendly shoe, and it is very suitable for a beginner runner because it is first 3 things that you can really feel about this of the shoe. First is that it is extremely breathable. Second, it is extremely squishy, and a beginner runner is really going to have fun on this shoe, especially when you are just trying to start up your running career. You should really get the Hoka One Rinn. I highly recommend it. And most of all, it is extremely light. It does the job. It does everything really well. Maybe in a faster pace, mid pace, slower pace, it can do almost anything. And yeah, it's probably, you will definitely won't have any how do I put this, any problem of it on what kind of distance you are running. So go buy it, Hoka One Rinn. And for my third video, it's going to be Nike Pegasus. Any kind of Pegasus will do. The first Pegasus that I have was 34s, and it was great, although it was a bit on a heavy side because the technology back then probably is still great, but isn't just like what it is today. So the Pegasus 36 is as you can see, probably if you have 34s, the outsole in here, the rubber outsole, it's really different from the 34s, especially when you have the 37s that was released here in the Philippines probably like 2 weeks ago. I have seen the outsole for myself in personal. It is very different, and I also managed to try it on, and it has, as indicates in the 37, it has a pressurized air zoom pocket in there, which is a bit higher in the PSI rather than the female, and yeah, you really can feel it, and it's much more squishier because it uses a React foam. Not this one, the 37 I mean. I don't have it on hand. I have 36 right now. My 36 right now is still in good condition, and I'm still be using this. Probably have just racked in for like 70 miles in this. I haven't really used this. As you know me, I have used on much more in my rotational shoe rotation. So Pegasus 37. So like I said, it doesn't need to be 36. It doesn't mean or need you don't need to have the latest version of the Pegasus 37 or Pegasus lineup. Just any Pegasus will do, actually. So oh yeah, the price range of this is probably like around in here I bought it for a discount of an equal to $80. That's probably rough around almost 4,000 pesos. So but the usual price of this one is probably like probably 90 to 115 US dollar. Nike Pegasus 36. Finally, I got it right. So the second on my list is going to be the New Balance Zante version 3. Although there are a lot of versions of the Zante, just like the Pegasus, you can get whatever that is available in there. But I prefer not that you won't go down to the oldest model of the Zante, because it's going to be, I don't know, it's probably a little bit heavier, because the Zante 3 itself is a little bit heavier, unlike the first the 5 and the 4th, which is the Nova Blast and the Rincon. Just like the Pegasus, it's not really that lightweight, but it's going a neutral shoe and everyday shoe, which can also do almost anything that you put the shoe into. And yeah, it is still breathable, and I probably have not remembered the price range of this, but in regards of the model that I have, Zante 3, it's probably less than $100 for now. Probably in here in the Philippines, it's just probably around like 3,500 to probably at most 5,000 pesos. But I think it's going to be not probably not will not reach 5,000 pesos. So New Balance Zante 3. Although I could recommend the New Balance Beacon, but I just pick Zante because the Zante is probably one of my oldest shoe that I have with me when I was just starting to run, along with the Pegasus. And for the last shoe, the top one that I would really recommend is that you probably won't see this coming, but rather I'm just gonna say it. Every kind of running shoe that you have right now is what you really need to start running. Just one step ahead of the other foot, one step another. Of course, with a running shoe, if you are a minimalist, probably like you want to really feel the ground, you're just running in your bare feet. Although I have seen people like that, but I don't know if it's okay for most of the runners right nowadays. So I'm just really gonna say that every or any kind of running shoe that you have right now is perfect, whether it be Pegasus, it be Asics, it be On, it be Hoka, or not just in running in the road side, probably also in the trail, that is considered also as running. Obviously, you have a Salomon, still Nike. They also have a trail running shoe. What else? And the Innovate, I've seen that one. Seth James Dimore have reviewed it, and I've seen it personally also here in the Philippines. Someone has it. It's nice. I don't know, but because I'm more of a Salomon guy. Hoka. So any kind of shoe will do, as long as it's still runnable in it. Just make sure it's not the social shoe that I've seen. Also, some people run in Vans. I don't think they are suited for running. Just any kind of running shoe, even though it's on the older side of the model or the latest. You don't need to go all out of just you want to start running, you need to buy the overhyped shoe. You don't need that. It's just a waste of money. Let's say if you have the most latest technology, latest shoe, but you don't have the proper training, you don't have the endurance to go the distance, it's all for nothing. Just start with what you have right now. Because running, basically, you just need a socks, you just need a shoe, a shirt, probably not really the most outfitting type. You don't need to go all out just to spend big bucks just to like, hey, oh hey, I'm a runner, I'm doing the healthy lifestyle. No, no. So that's pretty much it of this video. So if you managed to like this video, please give it a like. Subscribe to my channel. It will really help this channel grow. It will help us grow. If you're watching this, I personally thank you if you have gone this far of the video. And stay tuned. I post one or two video every single week. I promise myself to do that. So stay tuned. Peace up. Stay safe, everyone, especially nowadays.